thoughts and visions of your dream comes real to me, my life. I then become you are left. With eyes closed, taste everywhere. Your eyes, your lips, your breasts, your hair. Such a dream, so real, such a love I feel to stay forever and ever in the realms of this dream. Oh dream maker, oh weave of magic, make this dream come true tonight. Dream maker, make my dream come true tonight. Let me take her to the highest height that we can reach. Make my dream come true tonight. Let me take her to the highest heights. Yeah, yeah.
What a beautiful time we had together. Now it's and we miss each other. Just remember the time and how I cried to be. So
again. Dust yourself off and try again. First you don't succeed. You can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. First you don't succeed. Baby, you can dust it off and try again. You can dust it off and try again.
We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, 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 step two.
First you don't succeed. Then dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again.
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. Good morning. It's another beautiful Thursday. Ain't no doubt about it. We here after the election, and we still going strong. We feel all blue, all blue, all blue,
All blue.
all blue. Melovee.
Yes.
You worked the polls.
Yes, I did. I worked the polls. I am an election official.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Yes, and it was official.
It
all
was
blue.
official, all blue.
Yes.
I had to throw in my blue today.
I saw that. I saw that. You
look.
came in prepared today.
Yeah, prepared for the
Amen.
enemy. They can't attack me. They're trying to. But good morning, everybody.
Yes. Good morning. Good
Ain't
morning.
no doubt about it. You're listening and watching the Dreammaker Show on WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. Welcome to the show. I know it's so much excitement in Richmond, so much excitement in Hampton Roads.
Absolutely.
In the
Absolutely.
state, I mean,
yeah, in the state and in Jersey, we had it took the blue too.
Hey,
Yeah.
the blue.
The blue. So we think we want to congratulate all those who won their
Yes.
elections and all those who even ran
Right.
and gave their due diligence because
No question.
it's not an easy game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The politics is something else.
Yeah, it's a game that sometimes you yeah, do you wanna? Or
Do you
don't?
wanna? Do you
Do
wanna?
I got to go through all this scrutiny? I just want to do a good job for my fellow
For the
man.
community.
For the community. And for the
Yes.
future generation. Let's keep in mind, that's what it's really all about.
Amen. We really need to, and they need to see how the process goes. Not all this negative,
Right.
Because it makes you discourages you to want to even get in,
Yeah.
to do this kind of job. But you know what? All prevailed. We want to thank and congratulate all those who won at the top of the ticket in Virginia, Commonwealth of Virginia. Yes,
Ain't no
yes.
doubt about it. I keep telling them.
Lieutenant Governor, soon to be Justin Fairfax, and we want to thank and congratulate the governor, who's soon to be governor,
Right.
Ralph Northam.
Okay.
And returning to his office is Mark Herring for Attorney General. So,
All righty then.
yeah, we
got a team.
Yes, got a team going.
Virginia's been doing good. Great. I mean, the
Yeah.
economy, the outgoing governors did an excellent job in bringing new jobs
Yes.
into Virginia.
Yeah, new industry. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And then when the other opponents talking about they're gonna bring a new job,
They dismantle it.
they dismantle it, and when things are already going great,
Right.
we just got to get the minimum wages up.
Yes, that's
You
right.
know, I think that'll help. And next year we really got to do something about the school board.
Well, yes, we do.
You know,
Yes,
ain't no
yes, we
sense
do.
of waiting until it's time for it.
No,
we got to start
we
preparing.
need candidates and people willing to run.
Yeah.
To get
Yeah,
put
get
their
in.
hat in the race.
Yeah, somebody
put their
got to
hat
do
in
it.
the game.
You know, we still got more work to do.
Yes, more
and,
work.
And people, black and white, got to stop letting people in power use you as pawns. They're playing you like a chessboard. You're a chessboard.
It's just say,
You know, you being used. You're the one that's getting in the newspaper. People looking at you. I didn't know you was like that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I wasn't. I don't know what got over me. It must have been 45. They stopped selling Coke 45, didn't they?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Hey, what can I tell you? But nevertheless, we got to start protecting our future generation. Our kids are being bullied in school and
Yes.
it's being swept
It's
under the rug.
very
like,
serious.
You know.
They're taking their lives
Yeah.
behind it. Yes.
Yeah, and it's a shame. And some, even in some school, teachers are abusing
yeah, we saw that.
kids,
Yeah.
mentally,
Yes.
handicapped kids,
Special
and
needs
special
chi-
need
right,
kids. Yeah. You know, we got to do better than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
If you're
know.
in charge like that and you're in leadership or you're an educator, you need to do better.
Yeah, we got to protect our future. Nevertheless, well, that's for right now. We're gonna jump back into music. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this song because every now and then, during the daytime, I like to get a little freaky, and I want everybody out there listening. # tweet, call somebody, let them know they're getting freaky over there. WODU on the Dreammaker Show. That's what he's doing. He's playing a freak like me. Anita Howard. That's how we do it. Let's get it. WODU, it's the heartbeat of Old Dominion. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Let me lay it on the line. I got a little freakiness inside. And you know that a man has got to deal with it. I don't care what they say. I'm not about to pay nobody's way. Cause it's all about the dog in me. I want a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening, just like me. Everybody sing, 'cause we don't give a damn about a thing. 'Cause I will be a freak until the day, until the dawn. And we can walk through the night to the early morn. Come on and I will take you around the hood on a gangsta lean. 'Cause we can, any time of day, it's all good for me.
'Cause I wanna please. Oh, love, you're all I ever need. Oh, baby, you call. I'll come. Are you to your love, to your love? Selfish way. Don't talk, don't tease, baby. Just let me please. I want you to please, baby. Don't please. I want you to fulfill my dreams. Can't do it twice. I want you to fulfill. Let me see if I can terminate.
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. That's the sounds of the late great. Matter of fact, this is the protege of Marvin Gaye, the late great Marvin Gaye. This is Cecil Jenkins and Lou John with their new single coming out, their album. They're gonna be dropping real soon. Matter of fact, Melovee, I'm gonna be playing got a song coming up next, the D-Boys.
All right.
Queen.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna have them on the show next week.
All right.
You know,
we're gonna get it done.
We're gonna get it done. I keep telling people we got the people that people want to know, people want to hear from. The D-Boys is gonna be coming up next, talking about that new single they got out called Queen. And I'm telling you, it's on fire. And they'll be in the studios next week, live here on WODU and Facebook Live with the best of the 757 Community Talk Show. We just try to make sure we uplift our community, let people know that, hey, we're about supporting positive music, bringing positive change in our community so our young people can have idols to look up to that's doing positive music, energy, that motivation to keep them moving forward. Are you in need of reaching the campus population and don't know how? We're advertised right here on WODU Studios. Get your information out to the students the best way possible with great services from WODU Studios. Contact us at WODUpromo@gmail.com. Again, that's WODUpromo@gmail.com. Like I told you before, we got the best. And coming up today, who's going to be our guest at 12 o'clock?
We got Mr. Terry Riddick. He's the founder of Best Kept Secret.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So we're going to have him on and talk about his organization.
Okay.
All right. He's a mentoring and stop the violence and stop the bullying.
Hey,
yes.
And he also cut hair.
Yes, he does. But what I understand, he cuts hair, too.
Yeah. Hey, he got his hands full. Nevertheless, we're going to do our best right here to make some joy, have some fun. With all this negativity going, we don't have to worry about that. All we got to do is think positive, act positive, and let you know the D-Boys are coming up next. It's entitled The Queen, their new release. Here you go. On the heartbeat of Old Dominion, we play it like this, but we play it the way we say it. I keep telling you, we got it all going on. The D-Boys, they coming up next. Why don't you hashtag, tweet, call a friend, and let them know that the D-Boys is right here on the Dream Maker Show. And this is how we going to do it. We going to get it in. I'm trying to see. I thought we got it in. I'm trying to figure out where the D-Boy's at. Let me see. Let me do it this way.
She's a queen.
There's the D-Boys. I told you, they on the Dream Maker Show. You know I'm never going to let them go by.
She's a queen.
The Dream.
Yeah, baby,
D-Boys, Dream Maker Show.
the baddest thing I ever seen.
It's hot, Hampton Road.
She don't ask for anything, so I give her everything. Baby, she my queen. The baddest thing I ever seen. She don't ask for anything, so I give her everything.
She don't ask for nothing, that's why she deserve it all. Times might got tough, but she never let us fall. Taking care of found out them losers get some funds. Educated herself, cow God first, now she owns something. She always focused, never also runner. Say goes and meet him, baby girl, you a stunner. Come from the mud, I respect, shawty come up. Make sure her kids scrape up for
Baby,
her
she my
hair.
queen. The baddest thing I ever seen. She don't ask for anything, so I give her everything. Baby, she my queen. The baddest thing I ever seen. She don't ask for anything, so I give her everything.
I'm a boss and a king. Yeah, I did it for my queen. Yeah, I put her on my team. Yeah, got me coaching everything. Yeah. I make her count some honeys. Yeah, I did. And we always stuntin' cause we handle biz. Don't need to have no kids cause we got kids. I take her out on trips so she never trip. I bring her to my town, yeah, we real big. She loving all my sounds cause we got hits. And she gon' be my bunny just like Clyde did. And we gon' make some movies, call it Netflix.
Baby, she my queen. The baddest thing I ever seen. She don't ask for anything, so I give her everything. Baby, she my queen. The baddest thing I ever seen. She don't ask for anything, so I give her everything. Baby so fly, that's my queen. She got it, she poppin' on fleek. And now but her love don't come cheap. Baby, a diamond on bling. She like Gucci Louis diamond rings. Baby, I could show you finer things. She done fell for them things in the past. Told me that it wasn't what it seems, yeah. Baby, you know how I do. Baby, you know how I move. I could take you out of state, buy you all Chanel shoes. Baby, them lanes is lanes. They just gon' play them games. I told you I'm not the same. I can buy you diamond rings, yeah.
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. That was the D-Boys. They'll be here next week, right here on the Dream Maker Show. Queen, I like that. And I hope you ladies like that too. Matter of fact, Melovee, how do you like that?
I really like it. Yeah, it was good.
It was
it was a positive.
Yeah.
Let's talk about queen.
That's right.
Instead of the other word.
Well, why is it that they don't get it? Why is it that I got to call somebody?
Changing the narrative.
Yeah, you know, man. D-Boys, thank you.
Yes, thank you, D-Boys.
You know, because, I mean, some of these rappers ain't getting it yet. we want to call out women, everything under the sun but a queen.
Amen.
Which she's entitled to. But nevertheless, they'll be here next week, the D-Boys, right here in and on the Dream Maker Show on the campus of WODU. I told you the D-Boys going to be here. We getting back into the music. This is Ron TV. It's my top five. My top five pick. My top five pick, Ron. Where you at, Ron TV? You're listening to the best on WODU. It's the Dream Maker Show. Did you hear me? The Dream Maker Show on WODU. Let's go. The heartbeat of Old Dominion.
Really, I gotta text you 10 times before you seen the message. The message said seen.
Yeah, my phone went out with it.
Really? That's where we're at right now? It might have been the Hennessy. Babe, you making up all this energy. You acting like you ain't hearing me. Don't even know who this is, show me identity. We've had some long walks. Yeah, we've had some long talks. That's why it's hard to watch. Lately it feel like we keep on falling off. Look, I don't know what your past did to you. Whatever trust that you had, you put it into it. What's the influence? You shattered and ruined. Been picking and choosing. The tension is brewing. Who winning, who losing? I think I might lose it. Trying to figure you out like in a Rubik's Cube. She ice cold. Yeah, relationship goals. Get money with bae. Maybe take a vacay in a suite and relax. We might never come back. Just be counting our stacks. Fall asleep on some racks. Sipping Henny and Jack. Know you like the sound of that. Yeah, and it's making me sad. You should never go to bed, man. Listen your laugh. You should never go to bed, man. Girl, listen your laugh. I ain't tryna go to bed, man. Look. We can't fold under pressure. Take your suitcase and put them clothes back in the dresser. Got me playing detective. You so overprotective. Just say what's wrong. Just give me perspective. Everything we've been through. We riding this like we on cruise. You know we sneakerheads. We can skate to the mall and just collect shoes. Put your phone away. DJ Khaled said stay away from they. Yeah, stay away from they. Just keep it between us and stay away from they. What's ours is our business. We started, we finish it. Not saying I'm innocent, just rather be intimate. I'm gaining experience, maintaining the faith in us. It's crazy, the craziness. Look, you my day one. Ain't seen that pretty face all day long. And babe, we too strong. And I don't know what went wrong. If it's a test, then we gotta pass. We got that good thing that's gotta last. I don't wanna go to bed mad. Yeah. I ain't tryna go to bed mad. Yeah. I don't wanna go to bed mad. I don't wanna go to bed mad. You should never go to bed mad. I don't wanna go to bed mad. You should never go to bed mad. Girl, you should never go to bed mad. I ain't tryna go to bed mad. No, I don't wanna go to bed mad. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Girl, what are we doing? Doing. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, girl? What are we doing? Doing. What are we doing? Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing?
champagne spilling out. Crazy, yeah, that chick, she crazy. 365 of them days we work, we play harder. Oh yeah, throw a couple ones in the air like you don't care. I am who I am and I am on top of my game. Brand new bag full of stacks of them things. I'm a gang. All my ladies say, oh, you already know we be getting money. All my ladies say, oh, we be making moves, we be stacking honey. All my ladies say, oh, get familiar, nothing's gonna stop it. All my ladies say, oh, all my ladies say, oh, all my ladies say, oh. I swear I am an empire. I swear I will be admired. I swear, yeah. I swear I am an empire. I see those stacks going higher. I swear, yeah. All my ladies say, oh, you already know we be getting money. All my ladies say, oh, we be making moves, we be stacking honey. All my ladies say, oh, get familiar, nothing's gonna stop it. All my ladies say, oh, all my ladies say, oh, all my ladies say, oh.
Pick up the phone.
Come on.
Pick up the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up.
Come on, conversation slow, by a lit candle, as we wine and dine. I wanna know your mind. We can take our time, getting to the point. Girl, you know the signs, 'cause if you're ready, you know I'm steady for you, baby.
Pick up the phone and just call me. I'll be right there when you're lost and you're lonely.
When you're
I'll be
lost
the one
and you're
to
lonely.
satisfy your every need.
I'll be
Whatever
the
you
one,
want,
yeah.
all you got to do is
All
call me.
you got to do
Pick up the phone and just call me. I'll be right there when you're lost and you're lonely. I'll be the one to satisfy your every need. Whatever you want, all you got to do is call me.
any way that you want it, baby. I'll do it like you like it, baby. Anytime that you need it, call me and I will be there, baby.
Pick up the
When
phone
you
and
need
just
love and care, someone you know will always be there.
pick up the
All you
phone
got to
and
do
just
is call my phone when you're lost, when you're alone.
pick up the phone and just call me. I'll be right there when you're lost and you're lonely. I'll be the one to satisfy your every need. Whatever you want, all you got to do is call me.
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. That's Levi Little with Blackstreet. That's one of his original songs. He's out when he does solo projects. Pick up the phone. I love this song. Just call me when you need me. Y'all want the request line. If you need the number, hashtag me and let me know. Hashtag give me the request line so I can pick up the phone and call you the old-fashioned way. We got to get back to the old-fashioned way. Stop all this texting. We got to start talking to people. People don't know it's good to hear a person's voice.
No, you really do. A lot of people are saying that they're lonely.
Yeah.
But they have, hundreds and thousands of people on their
yeah,
Facebook
Texas.
and text and all. But nobody's talking with one another.
And then when you get arthritis in your thumbs, you be like, what's going on?
No, then you can speak it into the phone.
Right. Hello. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They got that, too. They always got.
We may be able to blink it by some point.
Yeah,
right?
by that time, yeah. They got that. They're working on that, too. Believe me. They doing that. They got technology is taking over. But technology should never take over
human beings and personal relationships.
Yeah, to be able to pick up the phone and say, hello, I miss you, or I love you, I was thinking about you. Those words resonate into the spirit. Those words resonate into the heart and into the subconscious. We got to learn to speak positive things. We do a lot of texting. We do a lot of, hating by texting. But if you pick up the phone and just tell somebody every now and then, I love you. I was thinking about you. How you doing? A lot of these people probably wouldn't be in the situations they in. Probably be a better place,
Amen. It will be.
Well, but nevertheless, let me see what I'm going to come up with next, because I know I got something over here I wanted to play off my top 5. Where's my top 5 list? They keep moving me around. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I played Fulfill Your Need by Cecil Jenkins and Lou John. They out in L.A. As a matter of fact, he was going to do a show this week, I think. He's out there. He put something that he was out there. Then I played Ron TV, Never Go to Bed Mad. Never go to bed mad. That's what I'm saying. You got to learn to pick up the phone. Then I played the D-Boys, Queen, featuring Keys. No, not Alicia Keys, just Keys. I didn't see no, And this one right here. You went to the play. I didn't get an opportunity.
Oh, my goodness. That play was off the charts.
Man.
The talent in that play, My Life Matters, was phenomenal.
Right. And you know what? I didn't find my ticket till yesterday.
Well, I hope that they do another run of the show in the city of Virginia Beach or locally.
Okay.
Because people need to see that play. The music was off the chart.
Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah, man. But I'm going to play one of those songs from that play. She was here with Crease.
Yeah. Misunderstood.
Yeah.
And the premise of the play it was awesome because it dealt with bullying and suicide and breast cancer and domestic violence.
Right.
It was all the whole package in one, but it was spiritual. It uplifted you. You kind of got sucked in, and then God touched your heart, and it kind of exploded in you. It was magical. It was awesome. It was really
fantastic.
Yeah.
Like I said, is another one of my pick 5. It's on Facebook, the list. I just want you to know that we're about our business here at WODU, the Heartbeat of Old Dominion, and on the Dreammaker Show. When we play the best music, you should hear the best. And this is Misunderstood. He should have called me, or he should have loved me. Yeah. Love is important today. And this is Misunderstood. And you're listening to WODU, the Dreammaker Show with the Dreammaker and Melovee. And this is the Heartbeat of Old Dominion.
He should have Cause I didn't know my worth. No, I didn't know my worth, y'all. I was a diamond in the rough. I was a diamond in the rough, y'all. But then I found out my truth. Realized it on you. You see, I held up my head. Said goodbye to you now. When I said I was through, baby, that meant you. You see, I packed up my bags. Cause I'm through with you now. He should have loved me. He should have loved me back then. He should have loved me. Oh no, no, no. He should have loved me. He should have loved me back then. He should have loved me. Oh no, no, no. Sometimes it's people we think it can't get no better. But if we change our mind frame, it can only get better. Sometimes it's people we think that it can't get no better. But if we change our mind frame, it can only get better. Baby, that one thing that's holding you down, gotta let it go. Cause you are your peace now. Depend on no one for your happiness. Depend on yourself. Cause you are your peace now. He should have loved me. He should have loved me back then. He should have loved me. Oh no, no, no. He should have loved me. He should have loved me back then. He should have loved me. Oh no, no, no. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Why didn't he should have loved me? Love me. Love me. Love me. Why didn't he should have loved me? He should have loved me. He should have loved me. Love me. He should have loved me. He should have loved me. He should have loved me.
Me have me thing clean, so me a load it up. And no boy can't talk, say me fight full up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi hold me up. Me fight clean like my body. And no boy nah hide say want up it. Plus, no baby dopey nah follow me. And me no give me pitney them to the wrong daddy. Me and me four friend them apart normally. And no boy can't say get all away. Take me phone if me vex and call cabby. Now be sponge pan a boy when me want money. Me have me thing clean, so me a load it up. And no boy can't talk, say me fight full up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi me have me thing clean, so me a load it up. And no boy can't talk, say me fight full up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi me up. The girl nav me file, she nav me secret. And if she know nothing about me, tell her to speak it. If a boy have a video, tell him fi leak it. Cause me think a blege one man me keep it. Makeup, power, puff, I want the abs, dolly. Some girl can't chat to me pretty naturally. When me go shop me, some girl can't match trolley. When me go in a video, like them can't go after me. Everything clean, so me a load it up. And no boy can't talk to me fight full up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi me have me thing clean, so me a load it up. And no boy can't talk to me fight full up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi me up. Me fight clean like my body. And no boy nah hide say want up it. Plus, no baby dopey nah follow me. And me no give me pitney them to the wrong daddy. Me and me four friend them apart normally. And no boy can't say get all away. Take me phone if me vex and call cabby. Now be sponge pan a boy when me want money. Me have me thing clean, so me me a load it up. And no boy can't talk to me fight pull up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi only have me thing clean. So me a load it up. And no boy can't talk to me fight pull up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi only up. The girl nav me felt, she nav me secret. And if she know nothing about me, tell her fi speak it. If a boy have a video, tell him fi leak it. Come me ting the blege one man me keep it. Make up power puff I want the ups dolly. Some girl can't chat to me pretty naturally. When me go shop me some girl can't match trolley. When me go in a video like them can't go after me. Everything clean, so me a load it up. And no boy can't talk to me fight pull up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi own me everything clean, so me a load it up. And no boy can't talk to me fight pull up. Me walk out, see, they no say nah come up. And any man when me go to a fi own me up.
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion. You know I had to throw a little reggae in there, that Allen music on you on this beautiful Thursday. It might be cloudy, but I'm feeling good. Blessed to be with the rest, Melovee and me.
Oh, I like that, Melovee and me.
Hey, what can I tell you? You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back right after this.
And now another exciting episode of Captain 85.
In the past, many of my stories have dealt with children, some who I've helped to save, and some who weren't so lucky. This story centers around a young man and what can happen to those even in the upper echelon of crime.
Now this little beauty is a must-have with the local gangs. I got about a dozen left.
His name, Nathan Beaumont. Occupation, gun dealer.
It's all there, man. I ain't gonna stiff you. I got my rep to keep.
Lots of guys say that.
Nate sold guns to both sides of the street. He even had people sell for him. One night after making a sale, he stopped at a gas station. He didn't see the addict hiding near the mini-mart, watching his every move. And, as a result, he was carjacked and shot to death by a man who had bought one of his own guns. May he rest in peace.
The Real Adventures of Captain 85, sponsored by Community Action People Incorporated. Our bullying campaign, our Stop the Violence campaign, our Much Love campaign. I'm telling you, we coming. You have seen some of the guests we have had on our show here with the best of the 757. As a matter of fact, Melovee, let those that just tuning in, let them know who our guest is going to be today.
Yes, Mr. Terry Riddick. He's the founder of Best Kept Secret, and his organization is a mentoring organization for boys, primarily focusing on stop the gun violence, and he's going to be in to talk about what his organization is up to and what he's all about.
That's coming up at 12 o'clock. Best of the 757 here at WODU and Facebook Live. So be hoping to share the page with your friends, your neighbors, your co-workers at 12 o'clock. Everybody's eating lunch. Let's listen in and see what our community is doing to try to solve some of these problems that our young people face every day, right here. And this
goes out to all our folks.
This is the Best Kept Secret. This is their song, and they'll be here at 12 noon on the heartbeat of Old Dominion.
Turn on my television, channel 10 shooting live at Virginia Tech. 32 lives lost. Damn, how could someone do that? It's crazy. Somehow all this killing still amazes me. Instantly I started praying for the families who lost a loved one. Don't cry, they in the Lord's hands now. Up in the heavens inside the pearly gates. You gotta live a life right, claim to tell who's next. That's why I wrote this song to show my respect to the troops in Iraq. You all risking your life for me, I appreciate that. Stick together over there. I know it's frustrating, but we gon' make it. And when you come home, we gon' do a lot of celebrating. To my New Orleans people, we gon' build a Mardi Gras. Yeah, we gon' get back, so don't even worry about that. We need to change the goal before we run out of time. Cause it seems to me, everybody losing their mind, contradicting themselves, wasting a whole lot of time. But if we stick together, guess what? We all can shine, we all can shine, we all can shine. This goes out to Virginia Tech and Katrina victims. 9/11, all my troops fighting the way. We love y'all, keep your head up and just pray. We praying also that you come home one day. This goes out to Virginia Tech and Katrina victims. 9/11, all my troops fighting the way. We love y'all, keep your head up and just pray. We praying also that you come home one day.
You what's the deal? This can't be real. 32 kids killed. Imagine how their family feel. And I know they're hurting still. Mom in church praying hard, dad back to drinking pill. Just because the kids that they love so much no longer ill. Life is just a rugged ride. Never know the outcome if you get inside. Homicide, suicide, do or die. It's a lie. Don't even try to say that life is getting better. Why? Every day the more the rain, the more the pain, the weather. Dear Lord, I got this question to ask. Why the good die young and the bad ones last? Why the guns go blast? Why the kids die fast? Why 100 and something people have to die in that plane crash? I can't take it no more. Everybody wanna be hardcore, but what for? Mom is upset because she lost her only boy. Nowadays you gotta watch yourself going to the store.
This goes out to Virginia Tech and Katrina victims. 9/11, all my troops fighting the way. We love y'all, keep your head up and just pray. We praying also that you come home one day. This goes out to Virginia Tech and Katrina victims. 9/11, all my troops fighting the way. We love y'all, keep your head up and just pray. We praying also that you come home one day. It ain't a day go past. I wake up early in the morning, crack of dawning. Just before the birds start yawning, get on my knees, bow my head and lock my hands, close my eyes and have a deep talk with the man.
Dear Lord, I know the streets which we live, it ain't right, so I ask you to take our hands, show us the light. We need protection, cause only you can lead us in this right direction. In this world that got a killing infection. So is it true if we hold your hands, walk with you, we can make it through this BS that we go through? I just did 9 years in hell, I hate that, but what's going on right now? It seems that I'm back in this land of destruction and gun busting, killing each other over penny change hustling. Come on now, is it worth all that? It's like taking food from out of your kid's mouth for crack.
This goes out to Virginia Tech and Katrina victims. 9/11, all my troops fighting the way. We love y'all, keep your head up and just pray. We praying also that you come home one day. Gotta come together, y'all. It's the only way.
Whoa, yeah, yeah, oh. Wait a minute now, could this be? Oh, 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 finest little thing that I ever did see. Oh, 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 did it kinda right with a walk so mean. Oh, 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 when she walk up in the room, all eyes on she. From your head to your shoes, ain't no dispute. Stay winning, she don't know how to lose. I gotta tell the truth, ooh, I like the view. You and me together, see it's long overdue. Gotta find the words to say, running out of time, can't slip away. How do I break this iceberg? I've gotta break this iceberg. I've got the tools to chip away. She's so cold that I freeze in place. How do I break this iceberg? I've gotta break this iceberg. Looking kinda right, looking kinda tight. Yeah, you the type that I like. Girl, so your status is so hard to hide. Dimes come a dozen, but you're one of a kind. Oh, I like the way that you look at me. The words in my head, but I can't even say I'm stuck on freeze. From your head to your shoes, ain't Gotta find the words to say. Running out of time, can't slip away. I break this iceberg. I gotta break this iceberg. I got the tools to chip away. But she's so cold that I freeze and break. I break this iceberg. I gotta break this iceberg. If I wanna meet her, I find a way to greet her. Make her the passenger in my two-seater. If I wanna meet her, I find a way to greet her. Make her the passenger in my two-seater.
Make her scream and shout all night. I do the things that are good to you, baby. I got the tools I know you're sure to like. Kick off your shoes and lay back and let me soothe you. I wanna take my time and do it right. About a love Dom Perignon to get us in the groove. Sure to please you. Ooh, baby, I gotta get you home with me tonight. Ooh, baby, I gotta get you home with me tonight. I caress your body right, tease and please you, girl, all night. And do the things that are good to you, baby. When you lay your body next to mine, kick off your shoes and lay back and let me soothe you. I'm in no rush, I take my time. About
WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion, and you're in tune with the Dream Maker and the Dream Maker Show and the best of the 757. Try to get everybody in here. I'm going to have to readjust the camera on Facebook so we can get people into the shot. Are you here? Melovee.
Yes, we're here. Press that share button, folks.
Go ahead.
You know how we do it here. We want you to share it with your colleagues, friends, family. We have an awesome gentleman in the studio. We finally got him in here. He's a blessing to the community. He's going to be a blessing to you today. So we thank you all for tuning in today. We have some people already lined up to be on the program. Great. We're pulling up followers. And I'm going to let him introduce himself. His name is Mr. Terry Riddick, and we're going to let him tell you all about who he is and what he does.
Hey, everybody. My name is Terry Riddick, the founder of Best Kept Secret, Stop the Violence. Which camera? Okay, I like to look into the camera when I'm talking.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and the Best Kept Secret, Stop the Violence organization was founded back in 2005 when my brothers and I, cousin, was murdered down in Suffolk, Virginia. Okay. The organization took off at that point where the violence had really affected the family, and after his death, there were others as well. But this one started back in 2005 again. Me and the brothers, we set out. We took the initiative to go out to the communities to really figure out and get in the minds of young people to see what was really taking place in the communities and in the homes. We set out to make a difference. Me and the brothers, we started a mentoring program, and we just didn't want to say it was just a mentoring program. We wanted to have everybody has a mentoring program,
but it's more than that.
Yes, it's more than that.
Yes.
It had to be something creative.
That's right.
And me and the brothers, we just, something as simple as a free haircut. And we took the initiative to go out to the communities, and all of I could say, thanks to a lot of the community managers that was on site at that time, the ones that didn't turn us away, the ones that said, we will help. When we come to the neighborhoods or the community, they would say, okay, well, you can plug into our laundromat, you can line up.
So people just started reaching out to you because they saw what you were doing in the community. It was positive. You were trying to rectify some things that you saw going on in reference to violence in the community.
Yes.
And I like the fact that, first of all, I like the name Best Kept Secret. So when I saw that, I said, wow, that's intriguing. That'll make you kind of draw into the program, into what you're doing. What made you come up with that name?
Well, the name was originated through our music.
Oh, okay. We just played it. Did you hear it? We just played it.
It was originated through the music that we was making. We set out to make a lot of positive music. We took a chance, and we knew that back then it was, back in 2005, maybe 10, 12 years ago, maybe.
Yes, 12 years ago.
There was not a lot of positive music being played on the radio.
That's right.
A lot of stuff was negative. We just tried to come in and just try to change the way music was being made.
Change the narrative.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do, change the mindsets and narrative.
Right. So, we set out to do that, but there's a snag that comes with it because, the positive, a lot of positive rappers, they really don't make it to the top.
Right.
And that's really a big issue in the music industry as a whole, as both of you know.
Well,
so
definitely Captain 5. That's what he talks about. That's his passion, his pet peeve.
Yes.
Yeah, getting that music that's going to stimulate you to kind of, we were just talking about mellow out, not hype you up.
Yeah.
If you're in the club and you already had a few, and then you get that hyped up music and your mind is telling you to go out here and do some stuff that you really shouldn't be doing.
Exactly.
And then you get yourself caught up in the streets and the violent stuff. So he was just saying that. Yeah.
So we wanted to make positive change.
That's right. That's right.
So
and one of the pet peeves and one of the pet I guess the compassion piece that Captain 85 really delves into is bullying,
right?
Anti-bullying. And I know that when I did some research, you that is a component also that you have as a part of your program, the anti-bullying.
Yeah, anti-bullying. Yeah, my director, Krista Green, she is the director of that program. That really that took off in San Diego.
Okay, San Diego. Okay.
Yeah, it initially started here in downtown Newport News, but a lot of that was kind of they kind of pushed us away. So we kept moving.
Right.
We kept moving. So we went over to the West Coast, and they welcomed us with open arms.
Okay.
We was able to change the lives of over 200 students in the school districts there.
Wow.
And we received, I think it was around 13 or 14 awards that we received from that program.
Wow.
In one summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, there you go. But see, that's when you know you're making progress.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to, it's not so much about the award, but it's about, the milestones. It
Right.
shows you that you're making a difference.
Right.
So I see where when I looked on your page, I saw where you've done over 4,000 haircuts in various urban communities.
Yes.
For young people. Do you do that at the beginning of the school year, and how does it work? I mean, when do you do these?
When we first came out, the first I could say the first 7 years, it was consistent. It was 7 days a week.
Okay. Okay.
We had a schedule that we were scheduled on. Some evenings when they got out of school, we was there to their inside community centers,
Mm-hmm.
or even any location that had that overhead. That most of the time we bought our tents.
Okay.
We bought tents with us, closed-in tents, and we would still come out and set up, even in the rain. We would still come out and set up.
Amen.
Because
and that's a feat if you're going to do that. Yes.
Yes, because we had a tent that covered us, so we could put as many chairs as we want in that tent.
So, I mean, I know just for the audience, what was your premise behind doing that? What made you want to, use haircuts? I know that we know that barbers and beauticians are the you can talk to them. It's like you're the psychiatrist, or was it something about doing haircuts for the community, young men?
Well, a lot of the barbershops wasn't doing their part. A lot of salons wasn't doing their part. So, I wanted to hold them accountable.
Okay.
Because they're already in the communities. Right. So if you could utilize them for that branch in the community, it would be very awesome, because we don't have to rebuild anything.
Right.
It's already there.
Right.
So
reinvent the wheel.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Right. It's already there. And when we set out, we asked a lot of the barbershops to team up with us, or we would come in and set up a facility beside them and hold them accountable.
Okay.
And basically hold their business accountable. Mm-hmm. Because it was too much going on in our communities on the street corners.
Yes.
For
people not to say that they see it, because
Right. It was just being ignored, and you're sitting there.
Kind of turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah, and it's not the same anymore as far as the barbershop cost. Because we remember when you could get a haircut for $8, $7. Now it's $20 a head.
Yeah, so it's like back in the day, I was like, no, I would sit there and cut my own boy's hair. Yeah, because it got expensive.
Well, hey, my mother did the same thing with us.
Yeah, there you go. My husband was out to see. I was like, no, come on, I'm going to do your hair. But I understand, and like you said, that's a lot of times beautician. Beauty salons and barbershops, that's where we used to go, except, besides the church.
Right.
You're going to catch somebody between those two places. Right. And that's where you would go. You sit in the chair, they got your attention.
Right.
So like you said, holding people accountable.
And they was already mentors as well.
Right,
so,
exactly.
They didn't really know what they had.
Exactly. So you sit in that chair, you get mentored, you get some lessons, you get all that.
Right from wrong,
Right from wrong, right?
Yeah.
So you, and we do miss that, because I remember growing up, my grandmother would drop me off at Miss So-and-so's beauty. We went to the same beautician.
Mm-hmm.
And she would drop me off, and she would be talking to me, and I may say something to her. Well, you know that ain't right. And,
Yep.
so
Exactly.
it was an opportunity for somebody to intervene.
Exactly.
Or to uplift you, or to intervene on something in your life. So
Yes.
we missing that component. So I understand what you're saying, and I see where you also you're plugged into MLK marches. You do Stop the Violence Peace marches on MLK Day.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that, because I know that's coming up in January.
Yes, that's every year. Every year.
Okay.
That doesn't stop.
Right.
Me and Pastor Shields and
where's he out of?
He's out of Newport News.
Newport News, okay.
Pastor Shields and the Moulton Community House. Those guys are downtown in the downtown Newport News area.
Okay.
We work together a lot on a lot of projects.
Okay.
So, but Pastor Shields he wanted to pass it down and keep it going, because we finally brought both initiatives together.
Right.
Everybody was doing separate things.
Right.
But
'Cause,
everybody was great.
yeah.
Everybody was great at what they was doing. But we said, man, if we bring the piece together,
Imagine what could be done, right? Yeah.
we could get them by the hundreds.
Yes.
The hundreds by the thousands.
That's right.
So that's what it turned into.
Wow.
That's what it turned
So
into.
when did you start, joining in with that? What year was that? Was it from the beginning, or?
No. It was probably around 2008,
Okay,
2009,
okay.
somewhere around there.
And I like it. It says MLK Stop the Violence Peace March.
Yeah.
So that's I like that name. And I was looking up, and it said that crime is down 57% in Newport News. Is that accurate still, or?
No, not still. No,
still.
no. This was back in the old.
Okay.
Old.
When I saw that, I was like, okay, I know there's still stuff going on.
Yeah, it was back then in that era when we had our partnerships and our help from the police departments.
Okay.
That help is no longer there in the city of Newport News.
Okay.
So it's different.
Okay.
And
what do you primarily, you're out of you do Newport News? What areas do you pretty
well,
much?
85% of the work is done and was done in Newport News.
Okay.
When they got rid of Chief Shepard and brought in Chief Myers, the whole dynamic just switched. It switched. It changed.
And sometimes that happens when you get a change of regime.
Yeah. Not only that, we had a relationship with the past assistant chief.
Okay.
Because he was on the Fox.
Okay.
He was on the Fox, and he was supposed to be the next in line.
Right.
But the council didn't vote it that way.
Oh, okay.
They sent him over to Richmond.
Okay.
And then we lost communication there.
Okay.
The communication with the community organizations and the police department lost as a whole.
Wow. Okay.
So that's when they brought in their Myers from down in Florida within the Trayvon Martin situation.
Oh, okay.
And they brought him here, up here in Newport News. And from the beginning, I knew there was going to be a problem, but they didn't.
Linked together.
Yeah, we met with him when he first arrived.
Right.
When he first arrived, we met with him, and we tried to say, "Look, we're already there. Can we help?
Together?
Yes.
Right.
Can we work together?"
Right.
And I met with him, and I gave him a program.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him a program. The guy never contacted me back. 4 years went by, and we were supposed to meet somewhere within that month for me and him to sit down and have a one-on-one conversation.
And let him know we already in
and let him know the politics of the city.
Wow.
See, because that was kind of blocking.
Right, because if you're from a whole nother state, we're
right,
about Florida,
exactly.
You come here, it's good to know. We were just talking about to get people that know the lay of the land,
right,
in your corner,
right. You have to have it.
You have to have it.
You gotta have it.
You'll be spinning your wheels,
yeah,
much more than you would, right?
I think that's with every city.
Yes, we were just
when it comes to them. This is as the police department has a tendency to say, "This is my city."
Right.
No, the city is not yours.
Yeah, right.
You are working for the people in the city.
Exactly.
It ain't your city.
Exactly.
But what it is that mentality is that you're not going to tell me what to do.
Right.
but you're the one that's saying that you need help.
Right.
Oh, if you want us to tell on people, but to stop people from getting in these situations, you don't need no help.
Right.
Because you already know you're going to lock them up.
Right.
Or what it's going to be a fatal situation.
Right.
So that's not just with Newport News.
Right.
That's not just with Portsmouth.
Right.
That's just not with Norfolk.
Right.
That's not with just Virginia Beach or Chesapeake. All of them will sit up there on that television and tell a bunch of lies.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have no problem.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell them what's on my mind.
I agree.
Please
I agree.
don't test the
I
water.
agree. I agree.
Because I'm covered. I'm watched over by power much that you don't see.
Exactly.
Because nobody won't call them out.
Exactly.
They'll come to the civic league meetings and tell you, sit there, see what you're doing, and then you turn around and call them.
Absolutely.
They'll tell you, well, they won't even return a call.
Absolutely.
I don't call Newport News.
Absolutely.
Say, look, I'll come and work with you, with my program, talk to kids.
Right.
Never call back.
Right.
Virginia Beach is, well, look, let me call you back in a couple weeks.
Right.
I tried for 2 years.
Right.
Calling the school board.
Well, I never got my cup of coffee from the chief of police, so it's all in saying.
But they try to. What they do is they try to make the public believe that they're gonna work with the community.
Right.
And they ain't.
It's not happening.
That's why if they would work with the community, how come this escalated?
Yeah.
How many people going to jail?
Right. Right.
And what you're saying is, if they can coordinate with grassroots organizations who know the lay of the land,
right?
It's not about we're gonna tell or whatever. It's about preventative,
right?
Because if I can work with you, so we can come up with a solution to prevent some of this, rather than it happens, then we're gonna lock you up.
Right.
We don't need that.
Right.
So
we don't.
We don't. So, and I like that it's called the best kept secret. For a reason, right? But what you're trying to say is you need to get the word out. You need to work with the people in the community that can tell you, hey, this is where the situations
you have to keep them involved almost 95% of the time.
Right.
You got to keep them involved, and that includes everything that you have coming up. You have to get out, and you have to push those flyers like never, ever before.
Right.
They must stay tuned in to what's going on and what's next. Right. That goes for the city council meetings or anything.
Right.
Those people you gotta push those flyers out to the residents. It of course it costs money. Well, hey, you can spend
to house people
if you can spend $94 million on the campaign, then yes, of course. Let's talk about that. That's a problem in our community. And you're talking about something that's as little as flyers.
Right.
that's no money.
That's a couple.
That's
no
$1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah.
What they don't understand, what they do understand is that they don't want to lose control.
Right.
See, their policy is we run the city, but then if you ran the city, how come we got to vote for you?
Right.
We voted for you.
Right.
We the one that get you in there.
Right.
And then if the people ain't voting, get rid of city council.
Right.
Stop with listening to these mayors and these city council people talking about what they're going to do.
Right.
And they're not doing the job.
Right.
Our kids are dying.
Right.
Our kids are being bullied.
Exactly.
Nobody won't talk about it.
And
People are going,
themselves.
It's about the kids.
And you know what? We have new city council members in Newport News now.
Okay.
So it's a blessing to have those new city council members on board, on deck. And, I have Mr. Marcella Harris. He reached out to me actually last night.
Okay.
He reached out to me. He said, he tagged a lot of the other community leaders in the tag and said, look, anything y'all need or can we just sit down and talk as men?
Right.
And put something together,
right.
in the form of what all of us can agree.
Right.
And just go out and just push it to the people.
Right.
We got to get back out to the people.
Thank you. Because I've been
it works. And it works. What you're doing, it works.
Right. I went to a meeting. I'm telling you right now. I was so lit. I was lit 5 minutes after they started talking over there.
I know you was.
I mean, they was like, "Yo, shut up, be quiet."
The same tune. You heard it before. You heard it before.
What?
You heard it before.
I thought you was having a meeting with the community,
right.
And you telling them what they can't say or what they can't ask.
Right.
What kind of foolishness is that? Oh, you're doing this for PR work.
Right.
Because that's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You do the PR work, so when the cameras leave, you start getting real funky.
Right.
So people can't see the real attitude.
Right, exactly.
If they just like we just changed.
Right.
people that was in office, delegates, gone.
Right, yeah.
You out of here.
Yeah, you out of here.
Because you ain't. That's what people got to start doing.
Yes,
they
sir.
got to start going to
Yes,
these
sir.
local polls when it's time to vote.
Yes,
Ground up,
I
from the
agree.
ground up.
I agree.
I want to acknowledge some people that are watching. We got Tony Jones. Thank you for watching. We have Elevate the Game. Thank you for your comments. Ron TV Turner. We glad to have you watching. His CD is out. He's awesome. That we played some of your music earlier today. We also have Deborah McIntyre. They just had an awesome play, My Life Matters. People, when it come around again, because I hope they do it again, it's about bullying and anti-bullying and domestic violence and alcoholism and addiction. It was cancer. It was so uplifting. It was so moving, and the talent was off the chain. It was local talent. So we want to promote that. We just as we have Mr. Riddick here promoting his organization, we promote local people and what they're doing. We promote local talent. And anything, events that are going on, I hope Deborah, please have that play come around again. People are asking me. We've been talking about it. We played some music from it earlier today. But getting back to you, your organization works. And a lot of times we wonder, if stuff works, why don't you? Yeah, I know we talk about this all the time. If stuff works, why don't you incorporate and form a coalition around it and keep it moving and keep it, because people on the ground, grassroots people who are moving and talking about issues that affect our community, suicide awareness. That was one of the issues regarding the play, and they talked about it, and it was awesome. But I wanted to say that when these things work, we don't push it. We don't want to come together on it. And we don't understand what the deal is. And then we wonder why we have so much going on in our community. She's probably saying what our voices are. What's going on in communities, we can't get a control over it. We can't, we don't want to talk about it. But if people don't want to embrace it, and you've been around for 12 years. That's
actually longer than that.
Well, meaning your organization,
right.
2005, right.
So.
Yeah. It's hard. I mean, I've been doing this ever since 1979.
Right.
I've went to people, they looked at my program, and all I know is they wanted to take it.
Right.
See, the thing is, they want to take it.
You're right.
And when they find out that they can't, they don't want to be bothered with you.
Right.
Because it's not their plan.
Right.
They're not out in the streets. Like I used to go to meetings, board meetings, corporate meetings with people, and the first thing I tell them is like, you got on a collar shirt. You come in at 9 to 5. At 9 o'clock, you start work or whatever you're doing. At 5 o'clock, you go home to your family. Community don't stop. The problems in the community don't stop.
Right.
So when you're going to trying to reach the people that need to be reached, you can't reach them because you're not genuine. That's why it's called The Real Adventures of my comic book or my series.
Right.
The Real Adventures of Captain 85. Real things that happen in our community that the local people ain't gonna go out there and get involved in.
No, absolutely not.
So when we go out there and face the real story right now, I can get, and I don't even know the statistics because I don't have to keep up with it. Before, when you're out there doing things for the teens, there's less problems. With nothing, there's more problems. So how is it that you can turn on the TV every day now?
Every day.
And somebody's getting killed, 2 or 3 people getting shot.
Yeah.
5 or 10 years ago, when your program is out there, or I'm out there doing things in the community,
right.
you might have a fight.
Yeah.
But these people ain't fighting no more.
Right.
One family lost 3 sons.
Yes.
3 sons got killed.
3 sons, absolutely.
This is maddening.
Absolutely.
Right.
There's some comments coming in. I want to make sure that Deborah is saying the play will be again at Barry Robinson Theater, January 20th, 2018. Awesome. Yes.
I'm coming.
Yes, we're coming.
I'm coming this time.
We're going to keep pushing it. Mental illness is real. People are overloaded and oppressed. Absolutely. That's true. And that play really addressed it, and it had a spiritual, uplifting message. The music that came out of that play, I'm telling you, it mended the heart. It just uplifted you and motivated you to want to go out and do for those who are hurting in the community. And I like that your organization, Best Kept Secret, is dealing with stop the violence amongst young males.
Right.
I was watching a program yesterday, I think Harry Connick Jr. show, and a young woman was talking about it. She developed a whole series of dolls for males, black males, because you see that they need the most encouragement. that they don't have a lot out there. It's only but guns, toy guns, and and all these tanks. And she said she wanted to create a positive narrative.
Right.
And that's really what you're trying to do: create a positive narrative around these issues that affect our community. Unfortunately, at an alarming rate. Children are taking their lives behind bullying, and like you said, gun violence. We had in Las Vegas and Texas.
Yes.
Mental illness is going on, like
Yes.
they said in Las Vegas and in Texas. And they keep trying to figure out why. I'm not worried about why.
Right.
We need to just be concerned that
we know why.
Yeah, we know why. Yeah, there's an enemy, and he's out to steal, kill, and destroy. So we won't go into preaching.
Right.
But you talk about taking gang members off the street. That's something that you also are passionate about.
Yes, of course. Anything dealing with violence, domestic violence. You got my ear. I'm really tuned in to that. Well, a lot of people lose me at is that there's no consistency, and they talk a good game, but tomorrow they're not doing nothing. Yeah. And today, yes, but what are you gonna be doing tomorrow, next week, next month, and so forth and so on. Yeah. So I don't let up off the pedal.
Right.
And sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. I see you guys, y'all still posting. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is. Like, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, we still up. We still pushing.
Right.
And we still getting it out. And everybody else is just asleep.
But God, when he gives you a vision, when he gives you something that's on your heart, he won't let you rest.
Right.
Yeah. And when it's something that he knows that he said, I should not be forsaken. You will not rest until you get done the vision that I put in your heart to do.
Exactly.
So it's almost like you can't sleep. Like, okay, Lord, let me keep pushing this. And but there is a passion for our community, especially when so much is going on and nobody is no notice to it. But we see in Texas, God, our hearts go out to those people in Texas.
Of course,
and in Las Vegas. But it seems as though an opioid addiction and all, it seems as though when it affects other people's communities that don't look like us, it gets all this hype and what's going on and we need to figure it out. But it's been happening in our communities forever. I grew up in the South Bronx. I grew up in New York. So that was a natural thing to hear gunshots and I go to school.
Right.
But nobody was concerned about it when it was in those communities. But now we're seeing more and more attention on it. But God has a plan. Although they're focusing on certain communities, he's saying, my children have been going through it for so many, decades. And you need to now shine a light on all of it, not just certain people, but all of it. So I commend you. But what else is coming up with the Best Kept Secret? What are the things that you, and I see where you reorganize. I saw something, if I'm mistaken, tell me. You said God knows the time, right?
Right.
I like
God
that.
knows when.
Yeah, God knows when.
Yeah.
I like that.
God knows when. So it was I also have a new organization. The Secret is out.
Okay.
The new chapter.
Okay.
So that's the name of it, and we'll kind of geared more towards the future. Our children, me and my brothers, and they have kids now. We also have wives. So it has changed.
Right.
It's not something that we still have the Best Kept Secret, Stop the Violence. Yes. But that's when the three brothers were all single, and we and we was out in the streets, and we could go 24/7 without having responsibility of
and you can kind of get out there. Now you have to be concerned about, I'm a family man, I'm a father.
Right. So it's all different.
Do you get any type of financial support?
No.
I mean, let's get to the bottom line. Do you get any financial support?
Okay, let's get real. Let's get real.
2 hours or
let's break it down.
Let's break it down. 2 hours or 1 hour a week might be okay. But when you start doing 6, 7, 10, 12, 18 hours and you get 2 hours or 4 hours of sleep, let's get to the bottom line. How much financial support do you get?
I don't want to say, I don't want to say zero.
Okay.
Because there's the work we do, and with the mission that's set forth.
Right.
you can't put a price tag on it.
Right.
And there's no way, and they just can't afford it.
In other words, you get very little. You get very little funny. Let's get real.
Let's break it down.
Because
Okay.
what is
All right.
really
All right.
to me?
Well,
is,
I only the only person or the only family that I had that supported us 100% across the board, regardless of what happened back in 1999 or 96, 97. 100% was the original family.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying is, the thing is, this problem ain't got no color to it.
Right.
That's right.
But it's just
Absolutely.
the numbers in our community. We are running around here shooting people like we in the Wild Wild West.
Yes.
They ain't do that kind of killing in the Wild Wild West.
Yes.
When they can walk around with a gun, hey, I'll shoot you. Come on down here in the middle of the street. We just killing people for no reason because you don't like them. If you didn't like the way they looked at you. Partner, we all in the same boat.
Right.
I don't like the way people look at me, but they ain't going to pull out no gun and kill them.
Right.
Because
exactly.
the thing is, what I'm saying is this. To me, the word free has destroyed our community. Back in you see it all the time. You look at history or look at Black Pages now. You know, the Black Wall Street. Those people built a whole town, had airplanes, had hospitals, banks, hotels. And we supporting everybody else's businesses but our own.
Yeah. And that's another thing I really wanted to touch upon, and the reason why it's taking so long to get back.
Right.
Because I had to go out and I started a couple companies. T&W Brothers Enterprise. That was supposed to be like a pressure washing company, lawn care business. But when it came down to it, the political arena is so strong towards me is that even where I was living, they had the complex saying, no, you can't park that trailer here. You can't park that trailer around here, period. You know, and then all of a sudden, you know, I said, well, I don't have anywhere to park my trailer. You know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of close down the business. So, and then my food truck business. I went to the city of Newport News, the city of Hampton, and the city of Virginia Beach, and I still couldn't break the walls through either on that project as well, because they had people already in the inside to say, hey, make sure you don't give that guy what he needs to move forward.
Right.
And, you know, you go over here and say, hey, the same thing.
Right.
But they already had made the call out to Virginia Beach as well before I even got over there.
Right.
Even though the people said, oh, well, even if you got, even if your truck is fully serviced already, you don't need a commissary. So I goes over there and said, great. So we finally, you know, broke through the walls.
Right. Yeah.
So I goes over there. When I get over there, it totally changed. He said, oh, no, you need a commissary. I said, hold on, but you told me before I
came over here if that was...
Before I drove all the way to Virginia Beach, 45 minutes, you told me that I didn't need a commissary because I already had all my components.
Right.
Oh, no. That whole story changed once I got there.
Right.
So that's why we was able to vote in Miss Tiffany for the new Commissioner of Revenue over in Newport News.
Hello.
Congratulations to her.
Yeah.
Because there was a barrier there, too.
Yeah.
A lot of businesses wasn't able to get into the city.
Right.
We wasn't able to go in and make a change to, a for-profit company is, you know, kind of separate from a nonprofit.
Right.
So you have to have the money to push your programs.
Right.
And we understood that.
Right.
So that's why we veered off and we took other avenues to go there. But at the same time, we still caught the barriers.
You were trying to create your own revenue stream to support what it is that you were trying to do in the community.
Right.
It wasn't like, okay, give me money so I can do what I'm doing.
Right.
But you were trying to create your
it
own
was never
revenue
that.
stream. Because we know that is what we are always challenged to do when it comes to us.
But that's happening with a lot of nonprofit organizations.
Right.
Pastors Stevens in Norfolk.
Pastor Stevens, okay.
Yeah, they are trying. They was trying to do something, and you keep going in roadblocks. I myself, as a entertainer, first slice club owner, club manager, consultant.
Right.
I'm the only person in the club business that's been arrested about 7 times. in Norfolk and Virginia Beach.
Wow.
Telling me that, well, you know, because they don't like the way I say something. Oh, you're under arrest.
Wow.
What did I do? And then when you go to court, the judge is throwing it out. I keep telling people it's no secret how we have to try to. We are being attacked by things. We are being attacked when we're trying to do positive things to uplift our community. When we're trying to uplift our community, there's only one way to do it. Everybody has to work together.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
No, absolutely. And we got another person watching from Baltimore, Maryland. I know her, Patricia Cullins-Dix. That's my stepmother. Thank you for watching from Baltimore, Maryland. Do you have any more people watching and chiming in?
Yeah. You said you got
Elevate the Game. Anton Austin, thank you for chiming in.
And let me go over here.
Giovanni. Andrea Johnson, Ronald Hollis, Annette Torres, Giovanni Alexander. Thank you for chiming in. We want to just also get back to talking with Mr. Riddick, Terry Riddick. I know a lot of people know you because sometimes when we're on the air, we see you come up and you always say, hey, to the people. And I know you're very involved in politics. You're always at different events, you know.
Right.
And I know that you have a passion for community outreach and activism. And we need more of that. So, you know, what is it that anybody watching or hearing or listening can do? What is it that, you know, if they want to say, hey, you know, I like what this guy is saying. I want to help with the best kept secret. Now the secret is out.
Right.
Organization. I like that.
Well, actually, it's a foundation I created for the upcoming my daughter, my brother's kids, and my other brother's kids, and that's something that they're gonna carry on.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
You got to be compassionate when it comes to young people. Our future matters too.
Right.
You know, they say Black lives matter. No, future matter.
Right.
Our future matters because our skin is black, but that's the color that you chose to try to penetrate because we start using that. But until we find out who we really are, we'll just, I guess, continue because black is a color. There is no race of black people.
Right.
There is no nation of black people.
Right.
You're either African, or you're European, or you're Italian. That's why people are trying to figure out why they don't get restoration. You can't because there's no nation of black people.
Right, and I could say to a lot of people that's listening, and then a lot of people that's viewing us right now. We always stress the fact that we got to come together, and that's not happening. That's not happening with our culture, with any culture across the board.
Right.
But I could tell you a lot of the ones that I do respect, and you know, you say your guys, you say Donald Trump throws them under the bus, but those Mexicans, I love the way they unite,
right,
and the way you could see that they could live together. They can live in a household full of 10, and they can all get along and say, "Hey, we know what the future holds."
Right.
We got to be creative with this thing.
That's the same thing here when the Koreans come here,
right,
and open up restaurants.
Yes.
They'll stay in one house.
Yes.
Get that business going.
What?
And the next week, that person go out and get his own restaurant.
Yes.
But we want it free. That's what I'm saying. We got to stop the free. Put something in the pot. Because if you raise up one, then you can help someone else.
Right.
Out of every dollar in our community, 6 cents stay in the black community.
Yeah.
The 94 cents goes out the community.
That's ridiculous.
So without the support financially, our kids are suffering because we don't have people to go out and talk to them, to show them the right way. We got to get back to the basics. When we work,
and we never stress the fact that we never been the group that push people away.
Right.
And we always wanted to team up with others.
Right.
You know, to push the mission forward.
Yeah.
We never came with greed, so it was like, okay, well, we like to share.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hello.
So for a lot of the organizations out there that don't like to share, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Right.
You should be ashamed of yourself because you see what's taking place.
Right.
And we need help across the board.
Right.
So you got all these different organizations. I won't name them.
Right.
But if they were to come together
Right.
on a collaborative effort, we can move somewhere. We can move some things.
Right.
We can go down to that General Assembly building. We can go to Richmond. We can go to Washington, D.C.
Right.
and demand.
Right.
Say, hey, look, enough is enough.
Right.
This what we need and this what we want.
This is what we did in the election.
Right.
This election that just passed.
Right.
We said enough is enough.
Right.
And some people that been on in those seats for a long time ain't there today.
That's
right. Because people decided to say it wasn't a black thing.
Right.
It wasn't just a white thing.
Exactly.
It wasn't.
Exactly.
It
but
was every nationality.
It took them a long time to wake up and see it.
Right.
It took them a while to get it.
Right.
They said, hold on, why are they consistently throwing Kaepernick under the bus? They said, hold it. It's more to it. Hold on. It's not just about the flag. Hold on.
Right.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. And a lot of whites, they saw it.
Right.
They saw it. They said, hold on. This ain't what it really is.
Right.
How they trying to make it out to be.
Because it's not always what it is everybody's being used.
Yeah, right.
You got white people being used.
Right.
You got black people being
exactly.
used. But the other people that's using it can hide.
The rich get richer.
Yeah. And we all in the same boat.
Right.
If I stay in a community and there's black people in that community, it's because we all in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have enough economical, we don't have enough finance to do that.
Right.
We got to be able to understand that if we come together, you ain't gonna leave this planet.
And we can do it all if we just come together and make it happen. Michael Mazon is watching us. Thank you, DJ Heart Attack, for watching us today.
Yeah, he's always, if you ever need some help, he's at Greenbrier Dodge. He's out there on Military Highway, 1717 South Military Highway in Chesapeake. He's always charming in. He's one of the original Royal Horsemen.
That's awesome.
So if you ever need transportation, if you're tired of the horse and buggy, go by Greenbrier Dodge and see DJ Heart Attack. Tell him that a horseman sent you. Ain't no doubt about it. We like to have fun here, but we also got to take time out to understand that people are losing children.
Yes.
By bullying, suicide, being in gangs. The guy that just shot the police officer in Portsmouth, 15 years old.
Right. Gonna be tried as an adult.
Right. That's a wrap.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got to start coming together for one common cause. Cut down the pipeline to prison.
Yeah.
Because
Most
if
definitely.
kids are dropping out of school, and I know one time when I was in church, and the pastor said, dropout in Portsmouth is like 62 or 63%.
Wow.
And that's in elementary, middle school. I mean, what's going on? We don't see those numbers.
Right.
And then with the I want to mention Michael Muhammad. He does an excellent job when it comes to people losing someone.
Great work. Great work.
Yes, the young lady that just was body was found, Ashante
Billy.
Billy.
Yep, and they just arrested her murderer.
They just got found the murderer.
Yeah, they stayed to the end.
Right.
They stayed to the end of the course.
See, the thing is, Michael Muhammad.
They finishing in the course.
Right. But sometimes I see him out there by himself.
Right. And he's not slacking off. So people that take on that mission, it have to be very serious.
Right.
And they can't be slackers on that right there.
No doubt.
So, I commend him for a lot of work that he's done.
Right. We have a lot of organizations, like I said, like yourself. Like you said, you got family now.
Right.
You know the difference in being single.
Right.
And then you got a family.
Right.
What are you going to tell your kids when they grow up?
Exactly. What
neighborhood are they going to have to face
right.
of young people? And I always tell people, I mean, I'm not bragging, but God has blessed me to have 7 kids.
Right.
And all of them are graduating.
And your kids got to leave out the door.
Right.
So
yes,
you have to go and make a difference.
Yeah.
Because your kid got to go out there one day too.
Yeah.
So there's no promising in return. So you gotta be careful about what you're doing now.
Right.
Because if you out in the streets now, guess what? That child gonna be out in the streets too.
Right. You gotta protect them.
And you want to know that your children are safe. We know that the Ashanti Billy family, we send our prayers and condolences.
Oh, no question.
Our hearts go out to them. We're just grateful and thankful that now somebody has been held accountable, justice for her.
Right.
We were hoping and praying that would all come to fruition.
And I can see in that case, I can see another party being involved, because you got to look at the entire situation as a whole, and when you can't be in two places at one time. And that's what I saw in that case.
Right. Okay. Right.
That's what I saw in that case.
Yeah,
so
you're absolutely right.
So it had to be somebody that helped out in that situation as well.
Yeah, because it had to take two.
Yeah, it had to be at least two. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because we were saying the same thing. Yeah, but it is something. But we need people like you with compassion and heart and the soul, like you said. We say about Malcolm Muhammad, who goes out there. And he stays on it until until the end, right?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. You know, we can't grow weary in well doing.
Yeah,
I love it.
And we have to keep the faith, as Travis Smiley always to keep the faith.
Yeah.
But we have to keep moving forward because it's about our children.
Right.
You know, it's a safer world. We got so many people out here with these automatic rifles, and people asking, what do you need that for? Why do you need to have an automatic rifle?
You say we was being viewed in by some of the watchers here on Facebook, and a lot of people don't know, but the Giovanni, he's done great work too. So but a lot of people don't really mention him because then they try to criticize him as well.
But you're gonna get
behind the scenes.
He's from my neck of the woods, New York.
He used to work. He used to work for me at Picasso.
Right.
And I've been knowing him for a long time.
Right.
He does a lot of great work. I know. I'm my schedule over here stays tight. I'm trying to work him in. Every time I think I got an opening, I got to check with my list. But hopefully before the year's out or before the first of the year, when the calendar closes and reopens, we'll get him over here. He's always been compassionate.
Right.
He used to feed the community. I mean, I ain't talking about hot dogs and hamburgers.
Right.
I'm talking about real food,
right.
steaks and when he used to have the beauty salon and barbershop over in Portsmouth. I went over and volunteered to play for him. He's fed people at the church, and gave them tremendous meals and food to take home with them.
Right.
So when people don't understand the passion that people have when you're out there in the community, when you see, he'll go down to the community and buy pizzas and donuts for the homeless, and give them a few dollars.
Yeah, I observe a lot. I observe a lot of leaders. They think I don't see it.
Right.
The politicians think I don't see it.
Right.
But I keep my eye on them.
Right.
And you see what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to let them off the hook. They have to be held accountable.
Because we put them in there.
Right.
So we got to make sure whatever it is that we need done, that we challenge them to get it done. And we were talking about someone that all the people is chiming in. Tony Jones is a gentleman who in Portsmouth is the same way. He's giving back to the community. He he received clemency.
Tony Jones?
Yeah,
okay.
Tony Jones.
Well, I haven't had a chance to run into Tony yet.
Yeah.
And I'm
when we was up in Richmond?
Yeah.
Did you stay when we was in Williamsburg?
Yeah, you did.
Williamsburg?
Yeah, when we was up there in Williamsburg. He was there.
I didn't stay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it was kind of a rewind type situation for me.
Yeah.
And when I see a rewind, I hurry up and leave and get out of there.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah, sometimes you just got to stay when you first. And put the pressure on them.
Yeah, and they don't like it, and and I'm not really like a picture guy.
Right.
So I don't like doing a whole lot of pictures.
Yeah, photo.
So no, I'm not with that.
But he received clemency from President Obama. He brought together a group of gentlemen who, amongst all 5 of them, they served 100 years.
Right.
And in prison, but when he got out, he was determined to make a better situation for young people everywhere, helping young people everywhere. He had community events in Portsmouth. He gave out book bags for back to school.
Back to school.
He was trying to, like
cookout in
cookout. He did City of Portsmouth. He was trying to do haircuts and get. He was saying the same thing about the barbershops and the beautician. The beauty parlors that they're in the central in the community. You need to kind of come together. If you're So.
Right, it's hard because the water separates us, and the tunnels, the bridges, they're always backed up somewhere.
Yeah,
and it's hard, to from one side to another.
Yeah,
and they really need to fix that problem.
No,
that's a big issue.
sometimes you don't think they're trying to do it for purposes.
Yeah, they do.
There's just reasons. Right?
We only got about a few more minutes. If people want to contact you, reach you, donate to your cause, your platform,
they can reach me through social media, Facebook, Twitter. Twitter is Be Kept Secret.
Okay.
Facebook is either, my name, Terry Riddick, or Best Kept Secret Stop the Violence. They have like multiple pages.
Okay.
All of these social media sites, you just Google it.
Right.
You Google it. You just Google it, man.
Yeah.
Everything will pop up.
Yeah.
You can go to YouTube, do the same thing.
Right.
You got over hundreds of videos there you can watch.
Right.
Yes, you can, because I did.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
You've done a lot in the community. Having researched you I watched some of the videos and some of the awards you've won. I just want to commend you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
thank
because people don't. Sometimes we need to hear it. So,
right.
It's not that we look for it, but we need to hear that.
Yeah. Well, again, I want to just thank my brothers.
Yes.
My brothers again. I want to thank when we had our Man in the Mirror radio show, we was on radio, Body by D Jim, Peter Cascato, Deshaun Wright, those guys over in Yorktown, Gloucester, all those guys over there. And it's a lot, it's a list. I can just go down, but right now, there's no way I can fulfill that list. I called them out because they was there in the storm, right. And they understood what was moving forward was about.
Yeah.
So that's why I was able to just point them out.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, as long as we don't forget,
right?
We can't call everybody out, but clearly.
Oh yeah, let me go back. I'm going way back now.
Okay.
Let me go back to Pastor Petaway.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm talking about back. This was in 05. Like it was back there. You know what I'm saying? When they help us do a few fundraisers with the Alvin Kills and the jazz festivals and stuff like that.
Right.
So I wanted to kind of point him out because he was like kind of the first on the list. Like
okay.
You know what I'm saying, when we went all the way back. So
right.
I haven't been in contact with him in probably about 10 years.
No, okay.
So I remember last year he was kind of on the ill side, so I want to kind of, kind of reach back out to him. Pastor Aaron Wheeler, again, Pastor Shields.
Okay.
Those guys have been a consistent step forward in my life.
Right.
Abdullah Muhammad.
Right.
Those guys was pretty much my mentors.
Right.
Dr. Reverend Hayes.
Okay.
Those guys, those and all these are my elders. So it's like they have instilled to keep moving forward.
Right.
And that's just the main. That's just it.
Keeps you going.
That's the community. That's the strength that you pull on when everything against you seems to be going down.
Exactly.
But you can't give up.
And you yourself. So you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't forget you. Hey, come on now.
But through you. It wasn't for you, I wouldn't have never had my 501c.
Oh man,
that's he blessed me with the information to get the guy to do my 501c, and trust me, I done paid thousands of dollars.
Wow.
For people to do it and never got it done. Wow. I mean thousands. I mean I ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But for you, you blessed me to be able to get that.
Thank you, sir.
To do it the right way.
I appreciate it.
Because I once had to pay the government back $50,000.
Wow.
Because I used my own money.
Wow.
You can't use personal money when you want to do something
for the community.
You can't do it.
Right.
They charged me $50,000 with penalty and interest.
Wow.
And I said, why? I filed everything. I filed all my papers. They said, yeah, but the one thing is that money you work for, you can't use it that way.
Wow.
You can't use it. You have to be a 501c and donate to it.
Right.
But you can't take your money and then think you're gonna write it off on your taxes.
Right.
It don't work.
It don't work that way. Yeah.
So it cost me, $50,000 or more.
Wow.
And my wife.
That's crazy.
When we was married, and I finally had to. I paid it, and I made an offer. They accepted it. And then I had to turn around and make another offer for my wife because they continue to make her to pay it, even though I had already made an offer. So people don't understand the battle that you're facing when you're out there trying to do good, trying to, you're not gonna get rich.
And I want to recognize my cousin too,
Okay.
because he goes to ODU. He's actually a student.
Oh,
He's
all
a
right.
student here.
Oh, that's why you know how to get
so he's very aware
Oh,
of
okay.
everything that's going on with Best Kept Secret
What's
as well.
his name? Is
Shout out.
Yeah, you got a minute. Take 2 if you want. Anything over 2, I'm gonna have to cut you off. What's your name?
My name is Dontavius Riddick.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I like his voice.
You in any organizations over here? Or?
Well, actually, I do. I help out a lot with some of the Christian ministries,
Oh,
student
okay.
orgs here.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I'm a 4th year student.
Okay.
So I do serve the students as well. I've been a resident assistant before.
Okay.
I'm currently an advisor as well.
Okay.
An academic advisor. So my heart goes out to the students. I love ODU. So,
Right, no doubt.
And then
ODU in the house.
So I'm glad my cousin is here paving the way. So when I transition into having a heart for the community, there'll be a platform.
So when you're dropping your CD, I know you sing or something, rap. I mean, come on, bro. Don't try to play.
Okay, yes,
Mr. Barry White.
I do spoken word.
Okay.
Word.
All right. Yeah. We used to do spoken word at the club, and one of the professors over here, Miss Poetic Justice, that works here, Tanya Shell.
Yeah, Tanya Shell.
She's a professor over there. She's went to schools and give out awards at Booker T and other schools in the area to encourage people to use spoken word as a positive entity.
Right.
So I'm hoping to try to get her over here on the show as well. As a writer, producer, director. She does it all. She got so many titles. I can't even say them all, Right. But it's a pleasure to be over here. Anybody you want to send a shout out to be on YouTube? It's on. That's the TV for the campus. That's on the campus. That's.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Best Kept Secret, of course. My family, my friends here on campus. That's about it. You know who you are. So.
Yeah, I don't want to get in no trouble. You don't want to leave nobody out.
Right. My circle is growing. So
okay.
So.
Well, we hope that it grows.
Expanding your territory.
Yes,
right?
yes, ma'am.
And prosper more.
Yes.
You got a good mentor. So Terry is a great, wonderful person, and is always there to serve and to help. So this is why we have the best of the 757. To show the best in the 757, the Hampton Roads or Tidewater, whatever you might want to call it. Yes. We are not all violent. We are all not trying to do something negative, but we are trying to bring the best so that people can say, inspire and encourage their kids to do the same. And I want to thank you for jumping on the MIC.
Oh, I thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Because I know, with that voice you got, you're like, I
wow.
gotta hit that mic.
You got to get that mic right. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She said yes.
Hey, like you said, you were doing this for the next generation. She already. What about me?
Yes. The secret is out. The secret is out.
Yeah.
The secret
She talking
is
about
out.
don't leave me out. If you do, you're gonna get me on the mic.
Yes.
But I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming over, and we got to wrap it up. Melovee.
All right, as you know, until next time, blessings, Melovee.
Hey, well, you heard her. She always say it. It's always to the end. Once again, I want to thank Mr. Terry Riddick from The Best Kept Secret for stopping by today. I enjoyed it. Want to let you know we got guests coming up on...
well, we're going to nail them down.
Nail them down. I know we got the D-Boys.
Yep, we hope
and
we get them on
hopefully
Thursday.
Clarence...
Neely.
He
We'll
was also watching today as well.
So I'm going to try to call. I haven't gotten in touch with them yet. So
try to get them over here. And
we keep rolling. We got people keep calling us. We're going to get you on. We're going to get you on. Yes, God is good, isn't he? We want to make sure we highlight all those who are doing such wonderful work in the community.
Right. Well, nevertheless, that's the end of the show. I know I got to go. But remember this, love yourself and put God first, and everything else will fall in place. It doesn't matter what others think about you. It's all in what you think about you. Remember, love yourself and put God first. Everything else is okay. Until the next time we meet, till the next time we greet. This has been the Dream Maker, and the Dreammaker Show on the heartbeat of Old Dominion. Bye-bye, y'all.
You're tuned in to WODU, the heartbeat of Old Dominion.
shit was Dunyan rings right there.
Yep.
Well, the streets are empty where we used to run, and the cars are all on fire. Yeah, we fall like leaves in the Garden of Eden, Eden. Now remember how it felt being in the sun when I heard the ancient choir in the dead of night, like an angel singing, singing. That time doesn't love you anymore.